Hey. Good evening, y'all. Okay, the glare from my glasses is driving me crazy. Okay, there we go. All right, all right. Let's see if we can grab a few of y'all. Gonna invite a few. See who's on. Who needs to be on? Okay, we all need to be on, right? All right. I'm going to give you guys some actual practical advice on sponsoring. I'm going to go back to like sponsoring 101. Oh my God. Ignore the camera angle. I look like huge. See, if I have it like this, I don't look huge, but I've got it on my lap and it's going to have to do. Can somebody say hi? Hey, good, Ruth. I already have comments. That's good. Yay. I usually can't always see Uh-oh. What's on my... I don't even know what that was. Okay. Lord only knows what my dog brought up on the bed. All right, so let's jump in. Sponsoring. Hey, can y'all... I need the dogs quiet, please. I seriously need them quiet. All right, so I'm going to continue again. So sponsoring is one of awesome, Ruth. Sponsoring is one of the most intimidating things about network marketing, okay? I'm not going to lie. I have an easier time sponsoring in person than I do online. But I've gotten more people signed up online, if that makes sense. Okay. All right. So I'm going to go through, I have a whole bunch of notes to cover. I wanted to give you guys the best that I could in one live. Ask me questions if you've got them, because I'm going to go kind of quick. Okay. Yeah, it is. It's very intimidating. And that is our own belief system getting in the way. So I'm not going to focus on that. If you guys have trouble with that, that's another video. This is straightforward what you can do to start sponsoring more. So the first thing that you need to be doing, and I need to be doing, okay, this is a reminder for me too, because I kind of feel, okay, Kyria, I kind of feel like I've gotten away from some of my stuff lately because of the husband and the other job and everything, but I'm getting back on track. All right, so the first thing that you need to do is you need to show up daily, right? You need to show up in your business daily. And when I say show up daily, I'm talking about your Facebook wall. Some of y'all have not even gone on your personal wall yet. Courtney, and don't worry, I think we all have been slacking a little bit. When I'm looking at our numbers on adding, we've all been slacking. So that's why I thought this was a pretty important lesson tonight. What I'm talking about is Facebook right now. This really applies all the time, but this is how you need to be getting past all the little changes on Facebook, okay? I've been giving you guys little tips, and I've been sharing some of the stuff from my social media coach. But the thing is, are you sharing what unique gives to you on your personal wall? Are you sharing the friendships? Are you sharing the makeup, obviously? Are you sharing what it does for your family? And guys, I'm still not spouting Younique per se, but I am getting back a little bit more into the Younique. Do not vomit Younique all over your wall. I will warn you that. Be conscious of what you post. You need to bring value. And when I say value, sometimes a post about your kids is valuable because your friends and your family want to know what's going on, okay, in your life. A post about getting to spend time with your kids because you don't have to ask for the day off. That's big to a lot of people. Think about all the people that work who, to take a personal day, they lose out. And some of y'all do work full time. If you're not at that point yet, you can use things like, you can use it like, I love my second job because, eventually it's going to be my first job and it's going to give me time freedom with my family. You know what I mean? That's the kind of way you can interweave it. But yeah, you got to show up daily. You got to tell people why Younique is important to you, what it brings to your family, or what it will bring to your family. You've got to let people know. And you don't want to only do Younique, obviously. You want to have fun. John Eric, my social media coach, one of the things he says, and it's true, when you're posting, you should be posting just like you talk. So, do you go around and say to people, hey, join my team? Join my team? No. Who on earth is going to join your team if you go around going, hey, join my team? It doesn't work like that. You need to use a natural rhythm. And I'm kind of excited about the way that Facebook is doing this, because I'll be honest, I'm not a big fan of the copy and paste your leaders' posts. I want you, I don't care if you copy per se, but you better make it your own, okay? Don't just take exactly what I say word for word. Bam, there it is. No. You don't want to do that. That's word vomit. That's also, Facebook is going to start penalizing you for it. So take ideas and use them. Don't copy and paste. I guess that copying and pasting will get you in trouble. Even when I share stuff in the team page, when I borrow stuff from other people, I make sure that I change it enough that Facebook is not going to bust me. Yes, bring value and be authentic. What do I always say? You need to educate, entertain, or engage. Engage, educate, or entertain. Those are my three ones. In fact, I'm going to put them in the comments. Educate, engage, or entertain. And the thing is, sometimes you can do all three on the same post. It just depends. I will say you need to do lives. And I hate to say it, that is a big part of what we do. It wasn't important in the very beginning, right? But now video is the future. You need to be... Guys, you're going to have to bite the bullet. It's one of those fears. I actually just made a welcome video for the team page because, I'm trying to redo all of our presenter training. And one of the things I'm talking about is, I've been scared shitless. I didn't say it that way, but I've been, yes, camera first. That's exactly what John Eric talks about. Um, you need to be thinking about using pictures. You need to be using your live. Graphics just don't do it. Pictures of products don't do it. And I'll be honest, I hold up products every once in a while, but now I do it differently. Like I make it fun. Like I don't know if y'all saw my post yesterday, where I was like holding the applicator up like with the for the mask, I was making it fun. No, you're not afraid of lives, Ruth. But Ruth, I will remind you that you didn't want to go on your personal wall for a very long time. I had a hard time getting you to do it. And once I did, your business bloomed, didn't it? Big difference. Okay, so you need to show up daily on your page. You also need to constantly add people. When I say constantly add people, you need to be adding friends. So yeah, you know what I'm talking about, Ruth. I always make sure that I have one friend in common. I use the suggestions all the time, guys. I always make sure I have one friend in common, and I try and make sure that it's not a unique presenter on our team. That's pretty easy. Like I know most of you guys, or if I'm not sure, if it's somebody that I really don't know, I'll even click on the mutual friend and see. So, yeah, I am telling you, you need to send a minimum of 10 friend requests a day because you're only going to get 3 to 5 that answer back. Okay. Then I suggest you go in daily to your friends. This is computer work. I don't know how hard it is to do on your phone. I usually do this on my computer. I go into my profile, I click on my friends, and then I go into recently added. Then I can see who is new, and I can actually put them into a list, start a list of new people. Then I can look at that list like in my feed and go and comment on all these new people. Makes it easier, right? And that was the next thing, comment on new people's stuff. So you have to keep track of who you're adding, right? But like I said, if worse comes to worse and you haven't written it down and you don't know, go into your recently added list and your friends. Easiest way. And then the next one was create a custom newsfeed. So you could do that. Post with purpose. I've already touched on this a little bit. Post with purpose. Share your life. Now, sharing Instant Pot recipes is great. But if you notice, I haven't been sharing the actual recipe, right? Like just a post. I make it, take a picture of what I've done, and then when people ask me for the recipe, I share it in the comments. I have gotten so much interest off of those posts. I did today a live, and I really wasn't doing makeup. Talked a very little bit about my skincare, but I talked about what my year end was looking like and what I was grateful for what happened this year, things like that. It doesn't always have to be about makeup. I did throw in a tip at the end about making sure you use lotion before you prime, or you're going to end up wasting primer. If your face is dry, it will just soak up all the primer. So that was my tip. So, yeah. Courtney, John Eric, the guy that I keep talking about, I posted in our team page. I suggest you follow him. He's really smart. His trainings are really long, though. He gets a little goofy, gets a little loopy. So sometimes I kind of fast forward through it a little bit, but he's good. I just can't watch them when he does them because he always posts and does them at times when I should be working. That's how it goes. All right. So I created, or I fixed our video. The opportunity video, and I posted it in the team page. When I get my new presenter pinned post finished, which I've still got a lot of work on the new training, but I am getting there. I will have a link to be able to go to grab that opportunity video. I suggest you save it in YouTube. I did not put unique in the name. So, you know, that god awful video that comes up that says, you know, why I left unique. And unfortunately, we know the person. It will not show up when you use, that is the trick. When you upload to YouTube, do not say unique in the title or anything. And none of those bad posts will show up. It's great. You can say Team Uplift if you want to, because that's the name of the team, right? So, but that's what I did. You know, the video used to say the Empower Tribe, but then we switched it over to Team Uplift, which I really love. I love Team Uplift. I even created that logo. It's all good. I want to use that. So I went in and just changed out a couple things, took out a person that recently left. I actually just kind of cropped the picture so she wasn't in there anymore. But so I changed it to say Team Uplift in the very beginning, and y'all can use it because I specifically say go to the person who shared this with you to join. Okay, so y'all can use it as much as you want to, but I do recommend working on making your own as soon as you can. Yeah, y'all are laughing now. I do recommend making your own. And guess what? I basically went and copied and even took pictures from Amanda Lawrence's video and used it to make mine. So, you know, you don't have to create a whole new one. I just spliced it together. I did a little video of myself, and then I used iMovie. If you have an iPhone, you can download iMovie for free if it's not already on your phone. I am telling you, that is probably one of the best editing programs you can use. I had it on my MacBook, but my MacBook is still dead. Okay. Did you caught that, Courtney? Okay, so sorry, I want to make sure I cover everything because I got a lot of stuff. So this is the thing. You're never going to have perfect timing in your life, okay? It just doesn't happen. I've got shift. I'm sorry, my shoulder is really bothering me. For those of you who know, I go a week from yesterday. I go Tuesday to find out if I have to have surgery on my shoulder, which I'm pretty sure I do. So the thing is, our lives are never going to be perfect. If you are waiting for the perfect office, or you're waiting to get your house clean, or you're waiting for your kids to go to bed, or you're waiting for this, or you're waiting for that, or you know what? You're going to wait forever and you're going to miss opportunities. Plain and simple. So this is what I suggest you need to do. You need to get out of your group. If you're not already doing lives on your personal wall, you need to be. Plain and simple. No new people are going to see you in your VIP group. You need to be public. You need to get over the fears of being public. If weird people start sending you friend requests, just block them. That's all I do. Or if you say deny, if you delete the friend request, they will automatically become a follower of yours, okay? If you don't want them to follow you or, at all, then you need to click on the 3 little dots and it will ask you if you want to block this person. And I'm not trying to be ugly or anything, but when I see Arabic writing on somebody's wall, I immediately block it. I'm sorry. I'm married. I am not becoming a Muslim. I'm not, I have nothing against Muslims, but I am, I have my faith and I'm not going to be changed. We all have our faiths, and I don't get into politics or religion on my page either. So that's another thing you need to avoid. So if you are waiting for perfect, give it up. It's not going to happen. Part of the charm of this business is we can do it with our imperfect lives, right? Okay. So you want to make sure you're celebrating small victories, large victories, all of that. You want, if you guys saw my house, I would be horrified. Just saying. But I can clean out a small portion of my bathroom or my office. And I can, guys, if y'all saw, I have my bed full of stuff right now. I have my new planner that I've been using, and I take notes to make good trainings for y'all. Oh yeah, I'll also post the link for this later. This is a good investment. I have things that I need to mail to people that are sitting on the bed because I got wrapped up in working on the training today and never got even close to, yes, Amy, I have your Touch Foundation that I will get in the mail tomorrow, by the way. Seriously, like if you saw my house, you'd be horrified. I want to consistently start hitting black status so that I can hire somebody to clean my house, okay? I know that's one of my goals for 2018. All right, so if you have that problem, like just clean an area so that you don't have, see, I even have a chip off of my wall right there. I don't even know what happened, and I don't care. Like, if I have to, I'll cover, oh, there's another one. Ooh, okay. There, see? I don't care. Like I showed people my office today with all my boxes and stuff. I didn't show them the whole office, thank God, but yeah. Did you like that? All right. So, I really like this, and this is something that I'm going to start doing again. It's been a while since I've done this stuff. You need to paint a picture of the life that you want from this business. Because not only do you need to see these things for yourself, you need other people to see them so that it catches fire. So here's an example. I want a Dodge Challenger. I've already told Marty that's one of the things I want to do. Do I want a brand new one? Probably not, because I have a problem with buying a brand new car when I can buy one that's a year or two old and get a better deal. But you know what? I could go test drive a Dodge Challenger. I could go look at some houses, open houses, and see, yes, vision board. I could go see my dream house or get ideas for my dream house. I actually haven't done it yet. I think it's over there. I kind of did a little story, Facebook story, and a Snapchat story where I showed my car bonus kit, but I need to do a live on it. I need to show people, and I want to tell them, boy, I'm kind of glad I totaled my car before I got this to put it on my car, because I'd be crying if I had lost that, if it had been lost in the wreck. And it would have been awful. People are attracted to energy. You guys know that. Some of y'all have already listened to the energy bus. If you haven't, I'm going to post this in the comments too. The energy bus. If you haven't listened to it, or you haven't listened to it for a while, you need to download the energy bus. Thank you, Ruth. I had fun with it. I knew I didn't have time to do a live, but I really wanted to share it. And I was listening to my social media coach, about doing stories, Facebook stories. You on Facebook stories, this is a new thing, and I really recommend you sign up for his class. It's free. You might as well. You don't want to post the same thing to Facebook stories that you post to your Facebook. Okay? You want to tell a story with pictures. That's what it's all about. You don't want to sit there and ask people questions. Now, you could say something like, I think on one of them today, I put down, boy, I'm going to be so upset when the metallic splurge disappears. That kind of thing. But I didn't ask for an opinion. I just posted it. Do you know, when I checked it earlier, I think 60 people had looked at my Facebook story. They didn't. A lot of them didn't comment on it or do anything. Sorry, my dog's going underneath my covers. She likes to sit between my legs right under the computer. It's kind of funny. I have a little desk, lap desk. So they didn't comment or click like, which is probably good, because my messenger would have been filled with those. Because I don't know if you know, also Facebook stories, if you click like, it goes into the person's messenger box. It doesn't go on the actual Facebook story. It's crazy. It's kind of a neat idea. Okay, so, but you want to show energy. You want to show energy! But you also want to show people that you're going places, that you're doing things, that you are going to the top, okay? The month that I hit Black status, I was a motivated posting fool. And I miss that. Like, I need to get back to that. I miss that energy. All right, so, and let's see. Okay, that's another part that I add on at the end. All right, so get out of your group. Oh, here's a good one. Something you can use in your lives. You better be doing self-development. That's all I'm saying. Personal development, you should be doing that. If you need recommendations, I have lots of them. But one of the things that's pretty cool about personal development, when you learn new things, share them with people on your live. Today, when I was going over my year in review, basically 2018 year or 2017 year in review, I talked about my relationship with my daughter and how it had been really rocky, and that I had listened to this Brene Brown book on parenting. And now I can actually look it up. I was on my phone earlier. Because I'll tell you what, I am actually recommending this. It's a really, really fantastic book. Brown. The Gifts of Imperfect Parenting by Brene Brown. It's literally only 2.5 hours long. It's not even a book per se. It's actually her just talking. Best advice I've ever gotten as a parent. And the best part is she talks about how all parents are imperfect. Guess what? It kind of translates to leadership too. No leader is perfect, guys. I'm going to make mistakes. You're going to make mistakes. We're all going to make mistakes. It's how you react when you make those mistakes that make or break you as a leader, as a person, as a wife, as a mother, as whatever. It's how you react. I've already told you about the crazy stuff that happened, about a month ago. I chose not to react crazy in response. And guess what? It's gone away. It's cleared up, gone away. Bye-bye, crazy. All right. So you need to talk to yourself. You need to affirm to yourself every damn day, ladies. Every day. You need to say, I am a sponsoring superstar. Rock on. There you go. I am a leader that leaders want to be liked by. That's a huge one. And let me tell you something. If you're doing this business and you can say, I'm not a leader, I'm not a leader yet, that's the wrong attitude. That is the total wrong attitude. You are a leader that is just waiting for your people to get here. You have to go out and get your people. But if you plan on doing this business and if you plan on moving to the top, you need to be in a leadership frame of mind. If you don't know what that means, you need to be just submersing yourself in leadership, personal development. I have had leadership skills, but I'll tell you what, some of my skills were wrong that I learned in the past. Things have changed. People have changed. I now try and do personal development every day in some shape or form. Every day. Okay. Oh, here's another one. My business is exploding and I can barely keep up with it. When you go on your Facebook Lives, you want people to feel that. So guess what? When I start doing my lives on my page, expect me to start getting back into my crazy energy thing. If I have to drink an energy drink or caffeine or whatever before I do it, and I need to run around and do aerobics before I jump on, by God, I'm going to do it. Because that is one of the things in 2008 that I've decided that I am coming back strong. Okay, Courtney, I will share some ideas for leadership, personal development. Absolutely. I think you said you like to read more than you like to listen. I'm a listener, but all the books that I listen to, all but a couple, are books, are actual books. I know my Les Brown Audible is like speeches that he's given that are just linked together, but I have plenty of stuff to point you in that direction. So yes, I am a sponsoring superstar. I am a leader that leaders want to be liked by, and my business exploding, I can barely keep up with it. Now, this is actually something that I got from a Grant Cardone, like a video to buy something from him. It was his planner. And I got to admit, like, I looked at it and I wasn't going to waste the money on the actual planner because it just wasn't really me. Like, this has so many different sections in it, and it's called Makeup. Oh, what is it? It's a boss book. Business building planners. I spent $42 on this, and it's like 410 pages of stuff, and it covers everything. I love it, and it's built for people in the makeup business. But the one thing I did like that Grant has in his planner, he writes his goals down twice a day, once in the morning and once in the evening. He said, if you are not writing your goals down every day, you're not going to feel them. You're not going to see them. You're not going to go after them. He's like, who do you think is going to achieve the goals? The person who writes them down on a sticky note and just looks at them every once in a while, or the person that writes them 2 times a day? That's a no-brainer. Like, you're sticking it. It's an affirmation in your head, right? But yeah, I will share this link when I get done. Here, let me remind myself. Share link to Boss Book. I'm actually typing it in the comments, so I'll remember to go back. Okay. But that was huge. I don't care if you put it in your planner or you actually start a notebook where you're writing it down twice a day. Once a day. But 2 times is awesome. But once a day, ladies. Pick 3 things that you want to happen now, that you want to work on. You could even do one that's a short-term goal, one that's a long-term goal, and one that's a really long-term goal. Whatever you want to do. 3 short-term goals. 3, yeah, whatever. But make it happen. That's how we make things happen. So then, the next thing that I'm going to discuss is messaging people. That's a tough one, isn't it? Raise your hand if you like to message. Why? Why do we not message? Because we are afraid of rejection, right? That is our biggest fear. We're afraid they're not going to like us. We're going to be afraid that they think we're spamming them. We're afraid that my voice doesn't sound right. I'm not pretty enough. I'll do it when I lose 50 pounds. I'll do it, whatever, okay? The fact is, we do it because we're scared about what people think. And I know I've said it. I know a ton of other leaders have said it. But you have to remember this. Those people that you're worried about don't pay your bills. Plain and simple. They do not pay your bills. And honestly, most of the time, they're not going to reject you like that you think they are. The majority of rejections come from people just ignoring. And I'm okay with that. I can live with that. But let's do things a little different from the other people. Instead of typing out a message, hey girl, you should do what I do. I hate to say it. I hate that. Okay, just don't like it. Instead, you want to do, you want to voice message them, okay? Why do we voice message? Because 1, it's more personal. 2, it's kind of faster. And 3, you don't have to worry about Facebook busting you for copying and pasting something and sending it over and over and over again. So how do we message someone? First off, those people that I told you should be commenting on their stuff, those are the people you need to be contacting, right? Hey girl, hey. No, but you do need to be excited, and I recommend you start with a compliment, okay? And then, right, exactly. Yep, we're getting out of the habit. We're breaking old habits and we're doing stuff different. So here's an example. we'll say Jane, okay? Hey, Jane, I have been seeing you in my news feed, and your smile is just amazing. It like just draws me in every time I see it. I would love to get you involved in what I'm doing. Is there any way I could get you to watch a video that takes about 5 minutes? Boom. Like, you don't have to go on and on and on. And when she says, sure, but you could make the compliment longer. I mean, I kind of quicken that one, but, hey, Jane, I have just got to say, you keep showing up in my feed, and I feel like it's fate that we were meant to talk to each other. Your smile just lights up my Facebook page. I really think that you would do extremely well at what I do. Is there any way I could send you a 5-minute video about what I do or about my job? Whatever you want to do. Yes, Ruth, make it a genuine compliment. Find something on their Facebook page. If all you can find is that they love animals, talk about animals. Hey, Jane, I just admire you so much for all the adoption work you do with animals. It just blows my mind how good you are at it. I bet you're really good with people, especially as much as you seem to gather from your friends and stuff. Is there any way that maybe you could watch this video if I send you the link? Guys, the trick is send so many messages out that you don't care about waiting on a reply. You need to send 10 to 20 out a day, okay? It's a numbers game. It is truly a numbers game. Now, you also have to understand, if you think you're being pushy because of this, you're looking at it the wrong way. You need to be looking at it as, this is the opportunity of a lifetime, and I'm a selfish piece of crap if I'm not sharing this with people. Like, this is life-changing, guys. Seriously life-changing. Do you realize my husband had 2 hip replacements this year? And if we hadn't had this business, we wouldn't have been able to afford health care to do it. We had a $6,000 deductible, but he got 2 hip replacements out of that. And we were able to afford it. Have we still been tight? Yeah, we've been tight, but that's okay. I've also I'm supporting 5 people in my family. Yeah. So, my dad, he gets very little money, and I'd never, I'd let him keep his money to do his thing. I pay the house bills. I pay the house rent. I do what I got to do. But it has changed our lives. We went from 1,000 square foot apartment less than 2 years ago, March will be 2 years, into like a 3,500 square foot house. Are we renting? Yes. But that's because our credit sucks, and I'm working on that. But this changes lives. People tell you that they don't have the money. Tell them. Yeah, you can tell them. One of the girls on my team, she actually sold some stuff on Facebook and Craigslist in order to get the money. She found stuff sitting around her house that she really didn't need. Or, I know it sounds bad, but if you have a credit card that you could just purchase it on there, you can actually make your kit money back pretty quick. I don't like people to go in debt, but I mean, guys, what other business can you start this cheap? Try and go open a franchise. Chick-fil-A, Waffle House, McDonald's, Burger King, whatever. Heck, LuLaRoe. Do you know that it's a minimum $6,000 investment to start LuLaRoe? Yeah. $99. There you go. Courtney just said she put hers on a credit card and made it back stat. Yeah. We are so fortunate. And I'm going to warn you something too. You want to be sponsoring right now? Because a lot of Black Status presenters in the Black Status group are asking corporate to make the kit smaller. They don't want that much stuff in it. They want to sell the opportunity, not the kit. But see, then I've had to remind some of them, I'm like, I got a Black Status underneath me that was a kidnapper. Yes, Courtney, yes. She said she almost started LuLaRoe, but right, that fee is huge. Like, I hate to say it, but people that can afford LuLaRoe to start it are obviously already doing something to have that kind of money sitting around, right? So, these are things to think about. All right, and think about this. If you share the video, it's a gift. It's a gift to them. You are gifting them an opportunity. Seriously. Oh, I was like discussing this with my LuLaRoe friend the other day. Like, yeah, it's crazy. They take out loans. Like, not my LuLaRoe. Like, she was actually a nurse before she started, so she had money, but she quit nursing because her LuLaRoe business took off so good. She made over $100,000 last year. Okay, so there's some things. If they're interested, it's pretty easy. You know, like, this is one thing. Once they watch it, right, exactly. Once they watch the video, once they've agreed to watch the video, you want to come back and say, you know, if they don't have time today, you know, set up a time, whatever. Then you go, what did you love about the video? Do not say, what do you think about the video? And when you send them the link, do not say, tell me what you think about this. Let them concentrate on what they love about the video. Okay? Just trust me on that one. All right. So if they come back and they say, yeah, I watched the video and I loved, you know, whatever it is, the time management, or, oh, those trips looked really fun, or whatever. You guys can watch the video afterward. Okay, post video link in comments too. That way I can remember to, I'm reminding myself what I gotta do, guys. So then once they say what they love, that one's easy enough. When can we sign you up? When can we sign you up? Now, to avoid them kind of shirking out of it after they say, oh yeah, I'm really interested, and then they kind of leave you hanging. So when you say, when can we sign you up? You know, some of them may say right now, but some of them may be, well, I got to wait till I get paid on Friday. Awesome! I am going to start a plan to remind me to check back in with you. And then you go, I don't know if you guys know, in your messenger, you can, I'm going to pull myself up that way I had to send myself a picture because corporate came back and said, you didn't earn the YLooks thing. And I had to send them another picture. So if you see this, then I'm going to click up at the top. I click, it's too bright. Let me see if I can turn it down a little bit. Let me see if that worked. Okay. So at the top, I click and this comes up. The very bottom one, people are sending messages. The very bottom one, you see right there where it says start plan? Click on that, okay? And then say it's a Friday at 10 a.m. Save. And then you can actually go in and name the plan. Sign up or join or whatever. Join the team. Join Team Uplift. Ooh, I really like that. Okay, so I'm going to join Team Uplift. And then I'm done, right? And then the best part, it even shows like the plan. And that person is going to see that. And they get a notification an hour before, it's official. And basically, they're going to realize you just put them on the line. They got to step up, don't they? They might come back and give you another excuse, so you set up another plan. Oh, no money left over here. When's next payday? Let's get you going. Let's get you going so you don't have to struggle from paycheck to paycheck. See? Always turn a negative into a positive when you can. And you pretty much can. All right. If they say no, and you will get no's, it's okay. Sometimes the business is not for everybody. If it was, everybody would be a Black Status presenter. Oh, wait, that couldn't possibly be humanly possible, right? So you got to understand, there's going to be people that sign and don't work. But that's why you need to keep sponsoring, because you got to get enough that do work. Okay. So if no, then you want to say, how about a makeup class where you can learn and earn free makeup and I can build my network? And then I was actually going to suggest in one of my other videos a new way to party. I have shared it with y'all before, I think, about the video of the do's and don'ts. I think that would be a great party outline. Do different things. Do the lips, like, really thin over here and then nice and full over here, and, the highlighting and all that, the different things. You could do one video or you could do a whole bunch of little ones, whatever. But guess what? We're going to have to get away from graphics so much in our parties too, right? It's the way it is. Pictures of you, lives. That should be 90% of your stuff, guys. And on your personal wall, don't vomit unique all the time. I got to admit, I actually went and checked on one of my leaders today that we don't really engage very much. And that happens, guys. Don't ever be upset. Sometimes your style is just not going to vibe with somebody, and that's okay. I don't take offense whatsoever. But I just scrolled back. I wanted to see how she was doing. And literally every single post for last week was about Unique. And I was like, wow. I just, that, and her engagement was down a lot. Involve your kids, involve your pets, involve your husband, involve your friends. When I go out to throw darts, I'm going to start posting more about my friends. And I got to post about Supernatural. I haven't done that in a while. I'm so far behind in Supernatural, guys. Yeah. Okay. So, the video. I think I'm going to try and do, use my domain name, whiplashbash.com, and make a domain and link the video to it so that it's easier to find the video. Okay. I'll check my domain names and see which one's the best to use. And then I'll post it. And that way it won't look so YouTube-y. It is YouTube, but you know what I mean. And I really encourage you to watch the video so that you're comfortable with it and you know what people are watching, right? Okay. Questions? I think I hit all the points. Guys, this was one of the coolest things I got. It's team trainings, and like I can make checkpoints, main points, team challenge, notes. So my team challenge, I did write one down. I want you to send out messages, at least 10 messages, today or tomorrow. Tonight might be too late. I don't know. Whatever. Tonight or tomorrow, in the fashion that I was telling you about. And I want you to end up, if they respond back, when you get them, I want you to say, if I send you this video, would you watch it? If I send you a video, would you watch it? And if they say yes, you send them the video. And then you wait and see what they say back. If they don't say anything, you can wait a couple hours, or you can even go to the next day and you say, hey, did you have a chance to watch that? And when they say yes, then you can say, what did you love about it? I want you to try and get 10 of those done. You want to see sponsoring results? You have to step up and do the things. That is the biggest, I'm going to end on this. That is the biggest problem in network marketing. People join and they think that they are going to post a link, or they're going to bat their little lashes one time and everybody's going to buy from them. That's not the way the world works. Just ask McDonald's. Do. We all know that tune, don't we? There's a reason. Because they know that they have to brand themselves constantly. The Golden Arches. You know, it's a no-brainer. You got to earn people's trust. They got to see things more than once. Usually more like 20 times or more. So you have to make yourself available. You have to get out there and do it. All right. Does anybody have any questions? I'll wait a few seconds. I'm so tired, y'all. I literally have been working on this new training stuff like all day, and I still have some to do. But I am going to have to stop. You guys have to pick a stopping point and stop sometimes. Okay. I waited, I think, the 20 seconds or so that there's a lapse. If you guys do have questions, just ask me later and I can come back and answer. But I'm going to get off here, and I'm also going to upload this to YouTube and start saving these for our team. Okay. Love y'all. I will talk to you later. Tomorrow. All right. Good night, y'all.